population at Hanoi right now is around 8 million and about 4 million of motorcycles.
And he's not kidding. There really were about 4 million people on motorcycles. Today on Discover Vietnam, I've got a special treat. I'm not going to talk the whole time because ambient noise was actually more interesting than anything I have to say. But here we are on a street. This is a beautiful lake, one of the most beautiful streets in all of Hanoi. And then we got to one of the big buildings. As you can see, it was really, really hot and so hot and sticky. And basically you couldn't see anything. This is the temple where Ho Chi Minh was buried, and he was like a leader of some kind. And then this was a palace. I think it was a French guy lived here when the French occupied Vietnam. Boo, the French. Anyway, remember when I said I wasn't going to do that much talking? Well, it's not on my nature. But enjoy these pieces of nature.
Yeah, this is Ho Chi Minh's house on stilts where he lived.
This is a cool pagoda, and on this pagoda there was a shrine to a woman. Imagine that.
From the head of the
And we're live from the Temple of Literature. Today, in this 90-degree heat that feels like 107. Yeah, it's 90, but it feels like 107. I just checked the weather app. We're at the Temple of Literature, which is the oldest university in all of Vietnam, where we'll be learning about the Temple of Literature, which is the oldest temple in all of Vietnam.
And what do we learn there?
We'll be learning about the Temple of Literature. No.
Big complex.
As we wandered around, we tried to find the Bruegger's Bagels and the Starbucks on this campus, but strangely enough, there wasn't one. This is Julian being a turtle, which represents doctors or something like that. And then this was a tall thing, and it was very pretty, and that's why I filmed it. And then inside of the temple, there were lots of offerings to knowledge and stuff like that. And they were very ornate and beautiful. And this is a teacher of some kind, and we cared about him. Then it was time to hit the streets. These are the streets. And we went shopping for things. Wow. And here are some more of the 4 million motorcycles. Wow. Then we went lantern shopping. Look at how many lanterns there are. That's a lot. Then we went to Trang An, and we learned all about going on a boat.
You gotta join us for the summer pose.
Here are people getting on the boats. For this journey, I was joined by my friend Lynn.
This lighting is kind of good for photos. Because
We have a lot to say. And this is the part of the vlog where I will be quiet for the most part.
Survival team in a zombie apocalypse. I'm like, why would you do that? I can't keep easy to eat. You know, like you'd have to pick someone more substantial.
We are here at
Trang An in Ninh Bình in the north of Vietnam.
We sure are doing some guided crew practice in that place that Lynn just mentioned.
I don't know how to swim. Try. If I had a video camera, that's what I'd be doing too. They're partying for us.
After enjoying the green scenery, it was then time for us to go into a cave, with hope that we would one day escape.
Because like the guides like don't even lower their heads, you know. So I'm like, clearly it's fine, but all of us are crouched.
What do we?
She is cute though. I remember the first time I was here, this was the most impressive part.
Overall, this was one of the coolest things that we did on the whole trip.
want to have lunch first or?
Then we took a journey to the ceramic village. I believe it was called Bot Trong.
So this process take up to 3 or 4 months. Yeah, 3 or 4 months.
To get the clay
Yeah,
to the right place.
Like this. You see?
So is that not good clay?
Something. These are a big Coke spoon
A
collection.
little glaze.
Wow,
Glaze.
that would
Glaze.
hurt. And here is the IKEA Fall 2024 collection and the staining process. Look at how it turns into
From this
things.
step to that step.
Here is a guy sharpening a pot nipple.
This is carving.
I love handmade pottery. Here are some cool pots, and not the California kind. Here we are on the last stop of our journey. Oops. Here we are. And action. Here we are on the last stop of our journey at the Intercontinental Hotel in Hanoi, Vietnam. And this has been a really remarkable trip. Signing off. Thanks to everyone who followed me on this journey. I really appreciate it. Here are some more shrines, and of course, Haley on her phone. How special. We finished our journey with a tea ceremony, and I bid you all until next time.